One of my favorite villains at Kids Next Door might be Sticky Beard, the candy pirate. He's a pure villain, plain and simple. He doesn't really care about the ongoing war between adults and kids. He just wants to rob kids in broad daylight and take their candy. After all, it's easier to take candy from a baby than to rob an adult, and definitely easier than raiding a store for candy. Can you imagine what type of security a corporation would have in this world? It can't be worth it. Sticky Beard is like other villains in that he hates the candy, or at least Sector V in particular, but unlike other villains other than like Count Spankula, he doesn't despise kids in general. They just happen to have the one thing that Sticky Beard wants. But if you're cool with him, he's cool with you. Just give up the candy and no one gets hurt. In fact, he'll help kids out even if they are Sector V simply because he hates vegetables as much as kids do. Even with number 5, his main rival, he still respects her at the very least, thanks to their mutual love of candy. I think the biggest reason for all of this is because of how he was raised. He was the grandchild of the infamous candy pirate Long John Silverfilling and wanted to become a candy pirate himself. When he was old enough, he joined the root canal as a cabin boy being called Sticky Fuzz back then, and learned from another famous candy pirate, Black John Licorice. He wasn't part of the KND or anything like that. All he knew was sailing the 7 suburbs and stealing a large amount of candy, and maybe looking for the ultimate candy stash, which was all left in one piece, which does sound like the life to me. Well, if it wasn't for the messed up teeth and the candy grossly stuck on his beard, I would consider it. Also, I think he shows up at major villain gatherings because I guess you get put on a mailing list whenever you attack Sector V, but he's probably just there to distract everyone and keep watch while his little gremlins pick through the empty cars in the parking lot for loose candy.